Hey fragrance friends and lovers, what is your scent of the day? What are you wearing? For me, it's Aqua De Parma's Essenza. This is a love or hate fragrance. A lot of you gents out there love this one. So I'll try to give this one a balanced review for everybody, people who love it and hate it. I'll waste a spray. Aqua De Parma sprayer, pretty good. I got a good spray out of that. And nice fragrance. Before we talk about it in the full-length review, you know what to do down below if you do like my content and want to support and give a little bit of love back to my channel. Anyways, Essenza here. This fragrance is famous for being a bug spray fragrance. Famous for having that energetic bug spray type vibe that smells like bug repellent or DT or any of those things, or roach spray, some people might say. This fragrance does have a little bit of that energy, and it's not necessarily because it's synthetic, even though maybe, I mean, there definitely are some synthetics here. But it's because of this use of musk, a sour musk, and it's because of this really high-pitched white floral vibe. You get, you know, neroli, you got petitgrain, you got white jasmine. I suspect it comes a lot from the white jasmine. And, you know, you got lily of the valley. You got lots of white florals in this fragrance, and it's kind of gives it this high energy feel, this high energy. There's also oak moss. Dry oak moss, giving this some texture and some movement. So you have this musk, you have a lot of this oak moss. There's other notes. There's rosemary, adds also some movement and some herbaceousness. There's a slight fougere element to this, but it's more of a modern, a little bit more of a modern citrus fougere. But again, there's lots of white florals, and I don't see everybody talking about that with this DNA, that this is more of a white floral fragrance. But again, it's more masculine or more confident to a lot of people, and there is a lot of this energy to this one. So there's going to be people who love this and people who hate it, and I completely understand that. If I have to be honest, I do personally feel or connect to that bug spray vibe. Not only does it smell like bug spray, it also reminds me a lot of that citronella. I've talked about that oily, lemony, sour, almost like dank quality that's used to repel mosquitoes a lot in the South. And this does remind me of that. Is that a deal breaker with this fragrance? A lot of people, or at least where I'm from around here, would think that you're wearing a bug repellent with this fragrance. There's no doubt about that. But is it a bad fragrance? It really depends, I guess, on where you live and how much you love this DNA. So this is high energy, you know, modern, clean fragrance for men. And a lot of people are going to like that energy that comes from this. And you can't take away that this is an energetic fragrance. And it has performance. We'll talk about that in a second. So it has energy. It has movement. It's almost sporty in its own way, like a sporty fougere. You know, not a lot of anything like that out on the market, and I think that's one reason why people connect to this fragrance. So again, there's more herbaceous notes, and I think there might be some rose, and there's some vetiver, and there's some other things that kind of come through in the dry down. Maybe a little bit of woodiness, but again, the bigger notes, I've already talked about them. So with the performance, what kind of performance are we talking about? You're going to get 8, maybe 9 hours of longevity, and then you're going to get above average projection for sure. And sillage is also pretty good. I don't know if I'd say it's great, but it's certainly very good and very dependable sillage. So for being such a fresh fragrance that feels not exactly super citrusy or juicy like a lemon or anything like that, but it still has a citrus overtone and cleanly feeling, like fresh clothes, like fresh dry clothes out of the dryer. Has a little bit of that too, like you just took out those fresh hot clothes out of your dryer. It has that almost. It also has like a steamed. You could maybe think of like a starchy quality. So this definitely works in a business environment. This works in a professional environment. This works in so many environments in that compliment factor. Again, this is not the most seductive fragrance. I would not wear this for date night. I would not wear this to a club or a party or a pub or anything like that. But if you were to want to smell professional, or maybe you wanted to smell great and clean while going doing your errands and going out and about doing things you got to do, this I think has a good element of cleanliness and sophistication. And again, I do like the House of Aqua De Parma, and a lot of their fragrances are are great. They're a pretty darn good house, I have to say. So what are my thoughts with, final thoughts with this fragrance? If you can't, Aqua De Parma sometimes do go on sale for around $80 odd. I would try to get it for $80 or less for their fragrances. They do have jumbo size bottles, but those are sometimes hard to get. And sometimes their prices per mil aren't really that much better. So I wouldn't really stick out and hold out for a jumbo size bottle unless somebody's selling a used one and you're getting an unbelievable deal on it. I would keep an eye out if this does sound interesting to you. Maybe, you know, things like Eau Sauvage and Platinum Egoist and Chanel Allure Homme and some of these, maybe you want something that's more energetic and clean, more of a clean fragrance. And really this performs better, slightly better than really all of those. So there is good to be said, but again, this is an acquired taste. Again, we talked about that almost, again, it's not that it necessarily smells super synthetic, but it reminds you of things that are synthetic, if that makes sense. Also, might remind you of plastic. It might, that burning plastic smell to some people. I don't know. It could this could bring up all kinds of memories, and to me, that's fun. So get in that comment section below. Let me know, does this bring up any memories for you, any experiences? Do you love this fragrance? Do you hate this fragrance? Somebody told me that their daughter told them it smelled like bug spray and they had to sell it, but they loved it. If you love it, I wouldn't suggest selling the fragrance. I would still wear it if you like it. Yeah, it's your wife or your significant other. Somebody might not like this on you, around you, but some people might really like it. So really depends. Anyways, wear what you love. Find those fragrances that work for you. I'll try to review more Aqua De Parmas in the future. Try to get my hands on them. About the only complaint I could say is, I don't know, maybe this sticker isn't on perfectly. I don't know. And the bottles may be a little bit simple for niche, but I still like their bottles. I still like them. They're sophisticated. Y'all saw that sprayer. I'll show y'all one more time. These are good sprayers. That's a good sprayer. Anyways, I'll see you soon, everybody. Have a beautiful day. Hope that you enjoyed my review here today. I upload Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So please come back. Stay tuned. Get ready. And don't forget to hit that notification bell and all that stuff to stay tuned and don't miss out on my full-length reviews where I actually help you to understand fragrances, make informed choices and decisions, and explore the beautiful world of fragrance. So hope that you had some fun. Hope that you learned something. Hope that you'll jump into that comment section, help another friend out, help somebody know if this is a good purchase or not. But this is a good, clean fragrance for men. And I don't hear about people say that or say it in that way. So I do want to put that out there. Certainly worth a try. You know, things out there like Grey Vetiver by Tom Ford is divisive. Some people love it, some people hate it. And this is going to be another one of those for sure. Anyways, if you love Pegasus by Parfums de Marly, if you love this, or vice versa, you might be in this category of wanting avant-garde, professional, kind of masculine, or a little bit more confident fragrances, I guess I should say. So I'll see you soon, everybody. Have a beautiful day. Stay amazing out there. I'll see you soon, maybe tomorrow. And have a beautiful day. Bye.